The Beer Brothers is a comedy podcast where two dumb babies related by blood grew up and now review beers for you, the people. You can drink along if you'd like, but maybe don't do it in your car on the way to work. Drink responsibly. At home. In the dark.
Welcome back to episode number 39 of the Beer Brothers, Nashville's only and number one beer podcast. Today we're making a shift in our content. We're going to do things a little differently because we realize that maybe not everyone has the attention span to last a whole hour or through 4 beers. So instead of the typical 4 beers that we go through, we're only going to highlight one beer, one brewery, and then we're going to have maybe 20 minutes of content. The good thing is that if you are one of the 5 that could hang on for the whole episode, all hail the 5, you can just keep listening. You can just track whatever. The good thing also is that you're going to have more content coming out regularly. So instead of it just being on Thursday, you might have one on Monday or Tuesday and Thursday. So you're going to get a little extra. It's going to be good for everyone, we believe, hopefully. And hopefully you get to hear some delicious beers from some delicious breweries. That's just a quick PSA. Outside of that, I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.
This is the Beer Brothers. Let's get weird. All right. Have you ever eaten your own tooth?
Are we going to do the beer first?
No.
You just going to go into this first?
No, let's get into the beer
You
first.
got to do the beer and then the content. We're learning. This is all new.
This is a new format
It's like we're
for
starting
us.
all over again. Listen to the first episode and listen to this. It's exactly the same.
We're a fucking train wreck.
We're back in a fucking Sears bathroom.
Flushing toilets.
Flushing toilets. There we go.
I think we should do one from a Sears bathroom.
Oh, dude, people would walk in.
You imagine I'm checking out these grills and this, a couple of pants and some, dryers and washers, and then they're like, I gotta go pee, and then there's us two,
Two
and they're
dudes
like,
drinking
hey,
beer,
how's it going?
recording a podcast. Anyways, so that would be pretty good.
The only beer of this episode. There's no more first beer of the day. It is the beer.
Our beer
for
of
the episode.
The beer of this episode is from Orpheus Brewing, and it is the When All Goes Black, My Shadow Seeks Me Black Coconut Milk Stout. And they are based out of Atlanta, Georgia.
So it sounds like my soul. It's like,
Yes. So this, what was it? The seasonal
affect disorder.
Yes, affect disorder. That's the one.
Or depression, sorry.
Yes. We felt like seasonal depression was really wrapped up into the name of this beer. So why not go with this one? So this is what their can description says. Don't look back. From the light comes the darkness. We cooked these coconuts continuously for weeks, bringing out flan and brown sugar redolence from the depths of their blackness. A creamy milk stout with rich coconut transformed by time. When all goes black, my shadow seeks me is an indulgence in the struggle between lightness and the void that animates all things. That is like some deep fucking shit.
Who's the poet that wrote this fucking shit?
I want to meet this man.
Yeah, because that also sums up January and February for a lot of people.
It does.
It's dark as fuck outside.
Dark as fuck, man. Just got to keep going. Don't look back.
At least here in Tennessee, it gets dark or at least in Nashville, it's like, oh, it's 4:30. It's nighttime. It's time for dinner.
Yeah, exactly. I got to start making my den.
Yeah, got to go to bed so I can get up for the crops.
So let's give this beer a little reviewy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very dark. Dark as my soul, for sure. When I poured it, I couldn't really tell where the head was, so I kind of had to pour heavy, and then it overfoamed and overflowed.
It looked delicious.
It looked great. It was just kind of dripping down the glass like melted chocolate. But no, it's very, very smooth. ABV on this bad boy is 6.6%, so it's not light, but not too heavy, not necessarily high gravity. But no, it's really good. It's really smooth. I don't know about coconut. I don't really taste a lot of coconut. It is very chocolatey feeling, a little sugary and sweet, like it's sticky on the tongue. And I'm trying to think of, and you described like these weird like chocolate taffy candies our grandma used to have as kids that kind of tastes like, which is strange. But and I can't really remember those too much, but it does taste. There is some familiarity to the flavors I'm getting, and I'm having trouble figuring them out. But I like it.
So, if any of you listeners out there had the grandma that had the little dish of candies, there was always the black and orange wrappers. They were probably really popular around Halloween, but the orange wrapper was caramel, I think. I can't remember. I hated both of them. I don't hate this beer.
Yeah.
It has like a hint of like kind of like Tootsie Roll, like candied chocolate is what I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
It's a little different and delicious all at the same time. I don't maybe the coconut is lending to that. That's what I'm getting, like Almond Joy type thing.
Okay.
It's a little nutty, a little coconutty, a lot of chocolatey.
Yeah. That I get that. That makes sense. There's, I guess, like they said that they brought some like flan and sugar, sort of like brown sugar, out of it. I think by basically cooking this so long, it kind of caramelized in a sense. Is what I was sort of getting from that description there, and I definitely get that. Like, it is very sticky on the lips for sure.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's really a very sweet but super smooth stout that does not taste too alcoholic.
And the sweet's not sickly. It's not like, this is a like I feel like I'm drinking syrup. Like, it's not like that.
Correct.
At all. So it's a good balance of everything as far as the chocolate and kind of the toast notes that are in it, and the sugar, the sweetness. So it all balances really well. It's a great winter beer. Something you enjoy by fire.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. This is a great winter beer. It is cold season. This one will warm you up. I don't know if it'll fix your seasonal depression, but it definitely
might make it worse.
Will numb you.
Who knows?
If you drink enough of them.
Yeah.
We don't suggest that, but it's really good. I think we'll wait till the end of this little episode we have here to give it a rating.
Yeah.
See how we feel about it. After
new
we
rating
finish
system.
the full beer, we'll rate it.
So, okay, back to my original question that was probably edited out of this.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten a tooth? Like, just, you lost a tooth and
you swallowed it?
But in the midst of eating something, and you're like, oh shit, my tooth's gone.
Nope.
Okay, I've had
Not that I can think
I've had
of.
it happen twice in my life.
God, I would puke immediately.
Yeah, I've had it happen twice in my life. All right, first time was it was probably like 8 or 9. The time you lose teeth, and was eating a bowl of Frosted Flakes, and it was like crunching on the Frosted Flakes, like so good, Tony the Tiger, all that fun stuff. It's great, and I just like bit down on a tooth. It was like, like you're biting on a bone at that point, right? And it hurt, and I was like, I spit it out.
Rattled around in your mouth like a bead.
Yeah, and then I was like, Tooth Fairy, I'm getting money tonight, bitch. Like, it's a different experience as an adult. Like, you don't have the same fun when you're eating on a carnita taco and you feel something a little rough in your mouth, and you're like, what the hell is in my mouth? Here's what happened, okay?
I'm sitting here like, whose tooth is this?
I ate my fucking tooth the other day, okay?
That's how you should have started the segment. Listen, guys, I got a confession. I ate my tooth.
I ate my damn tooth. And this is how it worked, all right? We went to our favorite taco shop. We call it the Burrito Hole, whatever. And they have delicious carnita tacos. I got 3, which is what I normally get.
Okay.
With extra pickled carrots because they're so damn delicious.
Yeah.
And I'm eating, and I'm like, something crunchy's in my taco. I just thought it was meat stuff. You know what I mean? Like, pork, carnitas, you get some like gristle, you get some things that can be a little crunchy.
Yeah.
Whatever. I was like, I'm eating it. Okay. And I eat, and then I go to the bathroom, like, man, my fucking mouth feels weird as shit. Like, what's going on? I look in the mirror, and I've lost a damn tooth. Okay, you ready for this? No one can see what I'm about to do to Micah, but the reaction's going to be fantastic. You ready?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you have a fake tooth up in there? Did you just take a fake tooth out and put it back in with your tongue?
I just popped it out. Popped it back in.
That's the grossest shit.
It's a great party trick, though. You know, you're like, hey,
I guess.
Watch this. I can lose a tooth real quick. And they're like, ha.
Oh.
And then put it back.
Stop. It's like a fucking chiclet just falling in and out.
What's great about this is like, okay, so I had to have a fake tooth put in because I just, smoking and all the shit I did when I was younger, I guess. I didn't take care of my teeth. And so I had to go at some point have the tooth drilled out. Like they basically just cut this fucking thing out and then I've got a nubbins. I've got like nubbins a bag, you know, like, whatever. Yeah. So I had to go, to a dentist and get, it's terrible, dude. Like, what the hell? I mean, have you had any dental surgery in your life?
I've had my wisdom teeth taken out and I've had a few cavities fixed.
Okay, so the cavities, right? Like, you felt the drill.
You're numb, but you still, still have this reaction like when you're getting drilled. It's like, all right, I'm numb, but they start pushing down, and you only thing you can do is stabilize everything in your body as it feels like they're just drilling your face into the fucking floor.
That's what she said.
You were so ready for that, as you knew where I was going.
Oh yeah, I was waiting. I was like, please.
You were like,
keep it on track.
You were getting very excited about. You were like wiggling around in your chair. We're just ready to deliver that.
Can't help it.
Stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, the whole like drilling a cavity out experience.
Yeah.
Is god awful. Like it's just like you can feel your eyes vibrating. You're like, this isn't normal. Like my eyes are just jiggling around in my fucking face, like
it's literally just
and you hear the sounds and it smells like burnt skin. And
it's the worst.
Terrible. So anyway, I had to go get this done because originally it started with like, okay, I got a cavity, and I tried to like take care of it and like keep my teeth really clean, but it just kept progressing and eventually got to the point where it hurt my face.
Yeah.
Like it was like I'm in pain all the time. And so I had to go get it done. Dental insurance is bullshit. If anybody out there has it,
you have to.
It's fucking garbage.
It sucks most of the time.
It's like, hey, we'll pay $15 of your bill. The $885 that are left are on your tab. So,
Jesus.
Yeah, like I had this thing removed and they put in a false kind of tooth that worked well. I babied it, made sure whatever, and just the other night I was eating and it was like it was gone. Luckily, Carrie, my wife, had this, and I didn't know she had this. It was like a dark secret. She was just like, I sat back down on the couch. I went to the bathroom. I looked in the mirror. I was like, my fucking tooth's gone. Like, what the hell happened to my tooth?
God damn it, Tooth Fairy took it right out of my face.
Well, we had this experience once before because I got a chipped front tooth that I got from banging my face on the pavement from a bike wreck. And I had it fixed for a long time. And one day I was putting a guitar on and I accidentally like hit my mouth on the guitar and it popped the chip out. And I'll never forget her face when I came down. The chip was like there. She just looked at me like, oh my god,
you hideous.
Yeah, you're fucking ugly.
You're a monster.
Yeah. And so when I like went to the bathroom, I come back and like my tooth's gone. I was like, I don't want to tell you what's wrong.
I can't talk to you right now.
So something big happened. I was eating, and like I got my mouth closed. She's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Fucking, my false tooth that I had is gone." She's like, "Let me see." And I show her. She's like, "You look like you got like you're a hockey player. You got punched in the mouth." She goes, "Hold on, I got something." She goes to her room, or our room, whatever. Goes to her drawer and like pulls out this stuff, and it's like these little beads. Like they look like little pearls or whatever. And you put them in hot water, and they go translucent. and then you can form a new fucking tooth and just put it in your face.
What the fuck?
I mean, you saw me just pop this out. Like, that's exactly what I did. I went and melted all this shit down, and then put it in my face and just, like, kind of manipulate it so it looked like what my teeth would look like, and let it harden, and I've got a new tooth.
What the fuck? Okay. So the science, okay, I kind of get the science. I'm baffled that exists. That's pretty fucking cool. But I don't have as many questions about that as many questions I have about why did your wife have this sitting around secretly?
She has a deadly fear of dentist, like dental work.
Yes.
Whatever, her teeth have just not always been the greatest. She's probably going to kill me if she ever listens to this because it's like a secret or something. But,
okay. I can cut out that part, but she's been afraid of dental work.
She's been afraid of dental work, and so she's had kind of the same thing happen, but with different teeth that were like in the back or whatever. So this is something that she had. And I had no idea. she just get this.
She just looks over at you, Cody. It's fine, and like half her teeth fall out.
She's like, watch. And just like kind of flexes her tongue really thick.
She just starts flicking them at you. Oh my god!
But it's expensive, man. I mean, honestly, dental insurance is almost complete bullshit. Because if you need real work done, and you're like, hey, my teeth are fucked.
You gotta pay out the ass.
Yeah, I mean, my teeth are crossed and jagged and broken, and like
if you need an orthodontist, you're fucked.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Because it's considered like almost like plastic surgery.
And I guess I get it because maybe insurance is thinking, well, if you just brush your damn teeth right, like...
True, they got you there.
Yeah, like you wouldn't have
sick,
rotting
nasty
teeth.
Boy.
Yeah, whatever. But I've got pretty strong enamel. Okay, my teeth have done great aside from the one chip and this one tooth.
Okay.
And so I didn't feel like, oh, I need to do all the extra things. Now I do them every night. I'm like, teeth brush, mouthwash, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want, we live in Tennessee. Meth is rampant,
Yeah.
I want to go to the cash saver.
You throw that bad boy out, you definitely look like a meth addict.
Yeah, absolutely. I take it out. I'm just like, how you doing? And they're like, he's got a problem. It's he's in the bathroom.
Can I get a can of Skull?
Oh God. Yeah. I mean, pretty much. So, this is my new life, and we were at rehearsal earlier today.
Yeah.
Okay? I got this fake tooth in, and I've got this like big, like not big monologue, but I've got to be like really like up. Like,
you have to be very
blah, blah. Like I'm like a circus entertainer.
Yeah.
So like, I'm making this announcement, and I felt my fucking tooth slip out.
Oh,
dude, it was like, it came out. It was like this. I was like, and I'm like, I grit my teeth, just holding onto my tooth. So now what I'm like super paranoid about is being on stage, delivering these lines, and the tooth just going and like coming out,
shooting out of your mouth to the audience,
and somebody stepping on it, like, no, it's my
fucking tooth.
I'm the silly one I made. So it's good stuff. It's gonna be.
You just hit a young child in the eye with it.
I mean, really, because I had to do it twice. They were like, "Oh, let's do that scene again." I'm like up there delivering the lines, and I felt it. It's again? Like a certain word. I don't even know what word it is.
Have you considered just taking it out for the one monologue? I know you'd be a little. I mean, it's not like you're just grinning your teeth the entire time. Yes, you have to enunciate and stuff, but. Have you thought about just pulling it?
I don't know.
Maybe you should like record yourself doing the monologue without the tooth and see how often you can tell that you're missing a tooth suddenly.
I mean, the chip in my tooth already looks like I've got gap teeth. If my mouth is just kind of open, it's like, he's got gap teeth. And when I smile, you're like, oh no, it's just, he's got fucked up teeth.
Oh no, he's just fucked up.
Yeah.
He just loves meth.
Love it. Ugh. Parties and meth. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
If I take it out, because I thought about, maybe I should take it out while we talk.
Yeah.
But then I have this weird lisp.
Yeah. So then your circus performer man has a lisp.
Like that's what it sounds like at all times.
At all times. That's pretty crazy.
I forget what this. It was like permatooth. Like it was something weird. Like the name of it is like Institute,
Yeah. Well, everyone go to instanttooth.com. This
Instant
episode is brought to you by Molda Teeth.
There it is. Moldatooth.com.
Yeah, moldyourteeth.com. Just not moldy teeth. That's a whole other website, but moldyourtooth.com.
Okay, let's give this beer a rating. I think we're at the end, right?
Of course, we are at the end. This is the end.
This is the end.
So, we have a new scale, I think, that we're going to start using.
Mm-hmm.
It is a out of 5 system. We didn't want to go with stars because we felt that was just plain Jane dumb.
Yep.
So we're going to go with a word that's popular on the show for anyone that follows us, known as beer babies.
That's right.
So we are going to give this however many beer babies out of 5 beer babies.
And the thought is, out of the followers that follow us, out of 5 beer babies, this is how many beer babies would like this beer.
Yeah.
So...
Yes. If I sat down and there was 5 beer babies sitting in front of me, and they were all drinking this beer, how many of them do I think, based on my tastes, would like it?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a 4 out of 5 dentists. Speaking of teeth,
yeah. How many dentists recommend?
How
this
many
toothpaste?
lost teeth out of lost teeth is this beer worth?
Damn it.
4 out of 5 lost teeth.
4 of them.
Yeah, 4 lost teeth.
My official rating on this
out of beer babies.
I'm definitely going to give a 4.5 beer babies on this.
Okay, about 4 and a torso beer babies.
4 and a torso because now we'll go top part. It's like head and down, not stomach and down.
Okay, so head and a
because they got to taste it.
Okay,
they tasted it, but their back end didn't like it.
4 full beer babies and then a legless beer baby.
A legless, yeah, exactly.
Great, love it.
And I get that rating because it is smooth. It is very flavorful. It's got a lot of good chocolate notes to it. The 0.5 comes from maybe not the coconut aspect. I think I was expecting just a hint more. And if you had that, this should taste a little bit like an Almond Joy. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going to give this about 4 beer babies, and then I'm going to give it about chest up of another beer baby. So just a man with a chest
4.25
yes.
beer babies.
4 1/4 beer babies.
Okay.
I think that's because I did want to taste more coconut. I did like it's a little sweet, and that's fine because it works. Very chocolatey, really super smooth, very drinkable. I don't even like stouts that much. This is one of the better stouts I've had for sure.
I will
but
agree
just
with that.
based on their description, what they were going for, I was left longing for a little bit more coconut, in my opinion. So that's why I'm gonna dock about 1/4 of a beer baby and go with 4 1/4 beer babies.
I like it. All right. Well, that's been the episode so far. If you love this one, go ahead and listen to the next one. And we'll see you next time. I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.
This is the Beer Brothers. Good night.
Bye.